don't really know what episode I'm gonna put this in or whatever, but yesterday was kind of a long day. Got a bunch of stuff done. Amanda and I, a couple days ago, we pulled the fuel tank out. Had a bunch of E85 in it. I pumped out a E85 out of the tank. Actually ran it in my tractor. Ran pretty good, which is nice. Right now, I am gonna finish doing my little wheel tub dealies. Yesterday I pulled the motor out, cut off a bunch of stuff in here that, you'd get your hand caught on and shit caught on just when you're messing around working on stuff. I cut this a little bit lower and back further to get a little bit more room for the wastegate. I kind of really think I should cut that entire thing out, but it definitely is adding rigidity here, even though this side doesn't have it. These are going to add a little bit of rigidity. These are like pretty stout. But yeah, yesterday cleaned all that up, ground a bunch of stuff down, got these started. These are little trailer fenders from E-Trailer, like the smallest ones I could find, and they literally work freaking perfect. It took me a little while to get them nice, but it's going to add a good amount of stability up here. I just got to weld down in here to make this all one piece. Going to weld all the way across, going to stitch weld it here, stitch weld it on the bottom, and I'll probably just do like some seam sealer just to make it look nice and flow nice. But I'm pretty excited the way those came out. After that, I'll probably pull the steering shaft, and I'm probably going to move these brake lines, I think, or maybe I'll just wrap them in tin foil. That's what I'm working on now. I'm going to stitch weld these up, and then pretty much it's clean scuff, and then I might hit the cage actually real quick now to make sure that it gets one good final coat on it, and then I'll probably do a clear while I'm doing that and prepping that stuff. And then eventually I will pull this stuff out as well, because I'm going to paint all the bars in the back white. It's just kind of getting down to like the last 80-85% where it's all just a bunch of small stuff, and it's really just, all right, I don't have this, so I got to finish that, and moving on and jumping back and forth. But I'm excited to get real close to it. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop on it. All right, paint prep takes a lot. It's kind of crazy. This is about as clean as I'm gonna get it, or really care to. Some high build primer too, so I'm not super worried about it being perfect. But yeah, I scuffed it all, got all the dirt as much as I could out of there. There's still a little bit of dirt left. We're just gonna say, yeah, the high build primer is gonna make up for it. So that's the back of the car. I will go ahead and tape those off so I don't get any overspray on the inside of the car. Did another coat on the cage. Looks pretty good. So I'll probably run a coat of clear on it. You can see there's water all over the ground. I just finished cleaning, or I sanded all of it with sandpaper, with some fine grit stuff from Summit. SurePrep, maybe, I think. SurePrep. I think with the high build primer on it and painting it, it's going to look just fine. Again, not going for a show car look, but it was actually pretty easy. You can see like most of the stuff actually sanded pretty well. All of this stuff, gloss is now pretty much gone on most of it. So yeah, I turn the heat on. I'm going to let it dry a little bit, blow some air around, get rid of some of this off the floor. Yeah, then I'll come back. I'm going to take some lunch. I'll come back, off like the brake lines and the steering shaft, and then start spraying. I mean, I've never done it before. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of mistakes, but I mean, I'll just follow the directions and go from there. So yeah, wish me luck.
Alright, there's going to be some B-rolls here because Amanda and I lost some video of me painting, but this will be a little bit different style. So we laid on with the high build primer. As you can see here, it's some really thick stuff. We got it in the gun, and this is the first time I sprayed anything, and it was spraying on really, really thick. So we added a little bit of reducer and adjusted pressures, which helped a lot with making it lay on pretty evenly. The original color that we got from Summit was called Wimbledon White, and it was like a sticky pad color. It was like cream, and Amanda and I were both pretty disappointed about it because it also screwed up our flash times. I think there was like a 15 or 20 minute flash time between coats. So I think if you did not get within the flash time, you had to let the primer sit for like 48 hours. So we lost 2 days ultimately because of that, which really sucked. But the color that we actually got in was really nice, and it actually I think was a 2 stage or 3 stage. This literally was filmed over a year ago, so I apologize, but I think it was a 3 stage, and we actually put like a pearlescent clear on top of the white, which you'll see momentarily. But I'm actually really pleased with the first time that I've actually painted anything like that. We did the front, we did the interior, and we did the roll cage in the back. But for our first time, there were only a few drips, but the engine bay, which is really what I was mostly concerned about, came out really, really nice. We've already done a couple events since this, so it doesn't look nearly this clean, but we were pretty pleased with the outcome. Next episode, engine stuff.